Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Ascending Souls Journey. I am Lorianne, here to give you the messages for the month of March. And for those of you who did not see the reading that I did for the full moon on February 27th, it has everything to do with what's actually going to play out in the month of March. The background behind me is clearing out the old and wiping the slate clean, which was in all of those readings. And it has everything to do with you guys, absolutely for sure. What I'm getting right off the bat, and I'm going to pull an energy card here in just a moment, but this is all about releasing a lot of cleansing, a lot of crying. If you guys need to get your energy cleared, book a session with me, do it through the subscriber special. That's the best way to do it. And we are bringing in back the Spiritual Connections Live, Virgo, where you get to ask questions. So check out the membership that we have now for you. This is a lot of crying. This is a group of you where you've been crying a lot. This is unexplainable crying that leads us into a new place within ourselves. You've got the card of healing, which is what I'm talking about. This is cleansing. This is clearing everything out inside of you. So if somebody made you angry, Virgo, you've got to get that out. You got to wipe your slate clean. That is what's going to hold you back from prosperity in life, from having the love of your life, is holding on to the anger, the guilt, the resentment, whatever that low vibration energy is. And wipe your slate clean, because you've got something coming back around. Now, this could be a person, but for some of you, this is an actual job opportunity. Teaching may be a very important teacher of some kind. That could be a counselor. This is a group of like 20 people I see, where you may have been talking to small groups of people. That could be in, I am hearing healthcare and human resources. Okay, so you might be bringing on new people and giving them the scoop of everything, and then the company getting all of their paperwork in order. Whatever this was, this opportunity, I feel, was taken from you. Somebody came in and took the opportunity away. Now, you've analyzed the situation with the Seven of Pentacles, and this is your energy that I'm looking at. I'll pull other cards for the opposing energy. Opposing means opposite, whoever you're dealing with. We just saw a little orb on the screen 2 seconds ago, because we are not alone right now. We have all the angels and guides here to help you through this month, and looking at everything you need to look at. What did you invest in that company? What did you put out? I mean, this is everything you had, you put into this situation. Now, we have the Magician, and it came in reverse. So whoever you were dealing with, whatever the situation was, either it turned you upside down and in a manipulative kind of a venue, or it was the person or situation you were dealing with. For a lot of you, I feel it wasn't you. I feel it was whoever you were dealing with in this organization. And I am seeing it has to do with work. So if you were a teacher, you may have been dragged into a lot of drama, which I just said something about that in Scorpio video. So the drama, I think it was Scorpio. You've got the Fool card. Whoever you're dealing with, it could be an Aries, absolutely, for sure. And a fellow Virgo I am picking up right now as well. But this is about you as a person saying, you know what? I'm going to do what makes me feel right. When you wipe the slate clean, and you will see throughout the month, I'll be adding things in. Anybody who's in the actual membership, I'm going to do a video where you get to see what I'm doing on the wall behind me. And that will be exclusive. But this is about you starting your own brand new sector in life. Almost like turning the wheel of fortune in your favor is what I feel you're going to do. Now, the person coming back in, they could have that energy of being really, you know, like a drifter, if that makes sense. Like a bit of a drifter, where they kind of come in and then they leave, and they come in, but it's not the player energy. I don't feel this is somebody from childhood for a lot of you. This is your first family. It's the love that you had for your family, but they don't give it back. okay? And it could very well be in any kind of scenario. So this would be work, this would be a person of their, when we reconcile differences, Virgo, this is about you looking at the situation. Okay, yeah, they hurt you. All right, set that aside. You can bring that pain in anytime you want. But right now for this video, just set it aside. And let's look at the positive that is beyond what is right in front of you. You have an opportunity to actually say, you know, we're going to do this the right way. We're going to wipe the slate clean. And I love you so much with this 10 of Cups. That's a lot of love. That I am going to say, okay, we're going to give it another go, and we're going to be kind of easy breezy and see how it falls in place. You see, you've grown. You're not the same person. This happened 2-3 years ago, not months. It was years ago. You may not have been talking to your family. You may have been released from the job. It may have been a 2-year severing process, you know, like with divorce, some type of contract attached to it. But for the majority of you, this is your own soul contract that you are getting ready to actually resolve it. Now we have the 4 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups, Virgo, this is about you focusing on one thing and not paying attention to reality around you. When we're dealing with a soul connection, we feel like we've known them forever. We actually can feel like they are family to us. We've known you forever, therefore you're the right one. Now there's a lot of misconception in that, because familiarity doesn't mean permanency. And that's what we learn through this wonderful journey that we're in, that kicks us in the butt, that makes us cry for no reason, makes us get angry for no reason. It makes us feel abandoned and useless in life. But through it, when you look through it and you pay attention to what is being handed down to you, that is when you're going to be able to heal this situation. And I do feel for a lot of you, you literally are going to do that. You've got some wonderful cards. We have the 3 of Swords. This is a broken heart situation. Whoever you were dealing with, whatever this did, it made you want to shut down and say, yeah, no, I don't want anything to do with you or what is going on, and you withdrew from people. The 4 of Cups is withdrawing from life. It can be a little bit bratty, but when we're going through life changes where we need to reconcile differences in our own mind, in our own physical body, and in our own soul, it has nothing to do with the other person being in the present, you know, moment with you. This is all inside of you. You literally are going to see everything that you put into this experience. The 7 of Pentacles, again, analyzing everything you put in. You were giving way too much to this situation. You were giving too much and they were taking too much. If this is a job scenario, this would be you working overtime and not getting adequate compensation for it. And companies used to do that. I've had them do that with me, where it's like, shh, don't tell anybody, you know, that you're working overtime, because they didn't want to pay you double the money. So you lose out. It holds no bearing on your boss directly. It doesn't come out of their pocket. So who's the winner in that situation, right? We have the 6 of Cups, and that's that familiar feeling that I was talking about. This is somebody you feel like you've known them forever. You feel as if you are a true soul connection. And for a lot of you, you literally are. You are a soul connection. This is a soulmate scenario where they're coming back around because it is time. It's actually time for this to happen and heal and turn this into the upright, where now you can create what you want. So through this healing process over the next 30 days, you're going to wipe your slate clean and you're going to bring in the new, but you need to make sure that it resonates with you. Is this really what I want? Do I want to go back to this person, to this job? Do I want to go back to the industry that I was in? Do I want to start something brand new? Because the world right now is going in a new direction. So you want to be part of it or you don't want to be part of it. It really is that simple. Finances and career. And that's what I feel for a lot of you. This is really more about a career situation, because that's what I'm seeing, where they let you go. They gave your promotion to somebody else. They didn't pay you what you were worth. And for this group of you, you probably did or knew you should have filed some type of documentation, and I don't feel you did. That's okay, because it's coming around for a reason. And when it comes to a relationship dynamic, you both were so busy trying to create the life you love, you weren't on the same page. You forgot to talk to each other. You forgot to make a date with each other. Whatever took place, maybe the other person was arrogant, and definitely there was manipulation involved in this situation. This person is changing, they're opening their heart, they're actually beginning to see the true concept of love. Love means I love you exactly the way you are. I don't want to change you. That's how much I love you. But equally, I love myself to know you and I are not compatible. You know, and that's the hardest part about accountability when it comes to picking a relationship partner. A lot of us will say yes, and we don't mean yes. So Virgo, if you have an offer coming in, make sure you're really looking at whatever this offer is, whatever this opportunity is, and make sure that you will get back what you put out. That is the reconciling moment for you in the month of March. You put out too much in the beginning, and now it's all getting ready to come back. So be the fool. And the fool in the healthy way is a person who says, I recognize this, and I cleared this off. I've got all this. It's planning and then allowing things to just kind of unfold wherever they're meant to be. So you guys have an amazing week. This is beautiful energy. Thank you for watching our month, and much love.